Good morning, X-Party people. It is April 4th, and I'm reading from my book, 366 Epic Days Sober. And you can get this book by going to the links in the bios or visiting soberpod.com. Don't forget that we just put out a long-form episode, so you can go listen to that. And again, you can get there by just Apple, podcasts or Spotify, wherever you listen to, you can go there and get the latest episode. So I'm reading from my book, April 4th. Here it is. We talk about acceptance and recovery. Look at that, just getting right into it. We try to understand it the best we can. We talk about it constantly in meetings and amongst ourselves. It can be such a key to getting along in this crazy world. If we are lucky, we can see that it's ourselves who need to change and not the other person or situation. But sometimes we don't see it until it is pointed out to us. That's why it's important to have other people, in this journey of recovery. Really helps us to kind of unlock ourselves a little bit. So that's the normal level of acceptance, the kind of acceptance on page 417 of the big book. But have you tried radical acceptance? Oh, no? Or no? Oh, you're going to love this. The next time you are stuck in traffic, try to think of the things that you can do instead. Listen to podcasts or call someone you haven't heard from in a while. Lost your job? Immediately look for ways to improve your skills by enrolling in some training courses now that you have more time. Lost a relationship? Now there is more time to work on yourself. Radical acceptance is when you can take the negative turns in your life and then turn them into positive ones again and again. Reflections. Do you tend to dwell on the negative? When bad things happen, how do you handle them? Daily challenge. The next time something bad happens, look for the benefit. Yeah, that radical acceptance is something that I really have come to embrace a lot more as I get more longevity in my recovery, and it's something that you can identify and easily do moving forward. But it takes some time to get there. It was a struggle for me to even get a handle on the basic idea of acceptance, the stuff that they talk about in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous. So if you're struggling, keep trying. That's all there is to that. And then talk about it. Get some people, what do they say in the rooms of recovery? You don't have to dance with everybody, but you got to dance with somebody. So find somebody to dance with in recovery and see what you can learn from that person. All right. So stay active, stay sober. See you out there. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter to those celebrating. Bye.